Far from the name of this place, this cafe offers plates with large amounts of taste and mouthful flavors. Aside from this, their chef is always inspired to whip up dishes that are well loved and traditional, but always puts a twist on it. Let's find out more about the chef and his creations inside the Little Tree Cafe. Chef Kenneth.
Well, hi, Miss Anne.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Long time no see.
I know. I haven't seen you since graduation.
Yeah.
Yes. What batch were you in?
I believe I was in June 2009.
That's great. Imagine it was only 5 years ago and now you have your own
Yes.
very awesome, the Little Pantry Cafe.
Yes.
Chef, would you like to take me around?
Sure.
You have such a nice place here. Chef Ken,
Yes.
where did the idea of this whole restaurant come from?
You know what? I think you should call Trixie. Because,
Oh.
she was the one who actually thought of this concept.
Surely, of course, it has to be a woman's touch,
Yes.
right? Yes, let's call her. That would be great.
Hi, Miss
Hi,
Anne.
Trixie.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
It's been a while.
I know. 2010?
Yes, was my last intake then.
Well, you look even younger now.
Thank you. Thank you. I think being in the restaurant business that's good for me.
That's good to know. Anyway, you have such an awesome place here. I
Thank
was telling
you.
Chef Kenneth.
Thank you.
And he mentioned that, of course, being the woman behind the man,
Yes.
can you tell us more about the interiors of this restaurant?
Well, the interiors is basically, it's a joint venture. It's actually pitching in ideas, my ideas, his ideas, together with an interior designer, of course. We cannot do it by ourselves. But the color palette, that anything that is actually smooth to your
Yes,
eyes.
it looks so clean and, and fresh.
Exactly. So that's what we want to convey to our guests. That if you come in here, it's something that
Very
you would
welcoming.
Yes, it's very warm and relaxing.
I think it's working because
Thank
that's how I'm
you.
feeling right now.
Thank you very much, and that's nice to know.
Ah.
A joint venture of ideas.
That's really great. It's like, you know, when I see you, it's like playing.
Playing with hard work though.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. So about the dishes that you offer, who came up with the lineup of
But
dishes?
actually, most of the dishes is somewhat what we love to eat. But then, if you think pantry, anything goes. So we could like play around. We offer not just Filipino items. We also offer continental like pastas. We make a fresh pizza doughs.
Of
Yeah,
course, from scratch.
Yes.
What you learned.
We also have steaks for the meat lovers.
And those working nearby, right?
So it's, I can say that it's pretty much
A blend of
yeah,
everything.
A
absolutely.
blend of everything, and we got everything for any appetite. So that's how I see
And also
it.
some of it is from our comments from our guests. Why did you add something like this?
So
We always listen to our guests.
for input, we are very much considerate of our guests' input when it comes to our food and our service as well.
Customers are always right.
Definitely.
A lot of it came from the suggestion from guests.
Yes, most of it.
Like what?
Like for example, all day breakfast. most of our clients in the morning, they come in from the
Call
yeah,
centers.
call center, from the subdivisions nearby, like
Also.
Valle Verde, right?
Residents.
Yes,
huh?
residents.
So some of them
Nearby.
like tend to not just be lazy at home, just eat outside. So some of the guests here like told us if we can open or like offer all day breakfast.
So for all day breakfast, what time do you open?
We used to open like
Very early, like 7 before
7.
or 6. Yes.
but then now we open like 11 because we are going on a training now. We'll be opening a restaurant in Boracay.
Oh, wow.
So we're using that
Expanding
time.
already.
Yeah. So we're actually maximizing our time. Having a kitchen here, this is where we have the trainings for the chefs to be assigned in Boracay.
Also like the same concept, Filipino.
No, different
But
concepts.
still in the process of discussion.
So when did the business start?
Well, we had our opening to the public, the soft opening, that was July 29th of 2013. So we're barely a year now, so leaning towards that.
So like, what are your top 3 dishes?
For the meat lovers, number one bestseller is the steaks. Not just because we use
USDA.
but then price are affordable, and then the serving size. It's like our solo is like
400 plus 400, 450 grams per person.
That's very generous.
it's actually good for two if you're
If you'll be ordering some other stuff on the side, yeah.
and then of course there is our tapa, which is our
For
bestseller.
breakfast.
For breakfast, definitely, because we make a marinade ourselves, and we also make use of USDA beef as well.
That's good to know.
And of course we have also our pizzas.
Yes, the pizza is really nice. Well, we make use of Italian flour. That makes the difference of the texture,
And we make
and we make it from scratch, definitely, and we make it freshly.
I also see that you have some beers around.
Yes.
Does this place become like a
at night
drinking
if
place?
the guest wants to relax.
Yes, and unwind and loosen up. They drink beers and sometimes with
Pika.
pika, use some chicken wings.
Even along with the pizzas, right?
Or pizza, or sometimes they eat it with steak, like with friends, they share it and then they're together with it. Dark beer sometimes.
So what were the things you learned in school that you're applying right now?
For me, actually, I can say the core basics of it. Because me, I started without any knowledge of cooking at all. So CCA has taught me how to be, number one, is to really the attitude. Right? So without the attitude and the passion, you cannot really pull off something like a restaurant.
Yeah, it's so hard work.
Number two, like, of course, you have to know how to handle your numbers, costings.
Business, yes.
If you don't know how to cost, of course, who knows, you might be losing money there.
I'm sure Miss Trixie is on top of that.
Yes, actually, I learned a lot from her.
Am I your favorite?
Then up to now, it's being used, it's being applied. And then also the level of teaching.
Yes.
It's really, I could say, me myself, student there. It's a world-class talents from the chefs, the instructors. You could really do.
Oh, that's really nice. Hearing that from one of our graduates. But I can see that you're such a great team, the two of you. Tell me, how did the love story begin?
You
Well,
tell them, not
to
me.
be honest,
It would be biased if I did.
yeah,
Then.
to be honest, prior for me enrolling in CCA and her teaching in CCA, we have already common friends. Her co-workers in Shan, which happens to be also from your province, which is Iloilo.
Iloilo, yes.
And so I was introduced to her. And I don't know, it must be fate.
It was also my first
I had
term.
no idea that she was teaching there.
Oh, kasi I didn't tell naman then. So, just so happened, it was also my first teaching stint there in CCA. And there
Because for a time, like, we lost contact with each other. When yung classes, I was really surprised. Trixie was there.
Nice.
And the rest is
parang
history.
Love at second sight.
Yes.
His side, not mine.
No, but it's so cute to see the both of you.
Thank you, thank
Oh,
you.
it's so parang you're so playful at the same time. You're very serious when it comes
Oh,
to
yes.
work. Work is
Oh,
work,
yes.
which is such a great balance. And now, this is my most favorite part of the show, the
Yes.
tasting portion.
Yes.
Chef, what do we have here?
For appetizers, this is shrimp gambas. Then for soup, we'll have a bulalo.
Wow, look at this. The
Yes.
bone marrow halved into two.
Yes. So,
Wow.
and then lastly, we have a USDA ribeye steak.
I think this is your most popular
Yes,
dish,
actually.
right?
So it's
Wow.
really the top selling food we have here.
Okay, let's
Enjoy.
go. Yay. All right. You have to join me, okay?
So here, for my food, I actually like to keep it simple.
Uh-huh.
But then, it has to be quality. So for the gambas, it's just really a basic gambas. So, kasi I don't want really to really play with it since gambas by itself is really nice,
At least you can taste the garlic.
actually. So,
And it's not that
just the technique
spicy.
here is just to really cook the garlic until it's infused with the oil, but not burn it. Then everything will follow na lang.
And we make use of extra virgin olive oil for
Yes.
this. You never go wrong with
And then for the guests, some guests likes it hotter, so we put it really yeah.
This is perfect, spiciness.
In this particular, I remove the seeds just to lessen the heat from the
From the chilies.
yeah.
Miss Trixie, please
Oh
join.
yeah,
It's perfect.
Yes, kasi people will order this to pair it up with beer and
Absolutely.
you know
I
share
think
it
I'm
out
gonna
with
have
their
one.
friends.
This is the traditional taste of gambas that I know.
One thing let's just added it just to add color. Just put in smoked paprika to give it like a
More depth when it
Yeah.
comes to the. It's not just all spicy.
yeah. We roast our paprika powder from scratch.
Non-stop na.
Go ahead with the next one.
And then this one, this is our famous bulalo. People love to come back here and
Look at this.
Yeah.
This is such a showcase.
Exactly. So we
And
have
a
it
conversation piece,
custom cut from our butcher, delivered to us. We have the specs. If you measure it, it's like 8 inches long.
Wow.
So
And you just like scoop the marrow
Actually,
from there.
So some guests like to season it a bit and scoop it out.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I eat very bland.
What's funny here is the first timers who eat here and order bulalo, like they get this really overwhelmed facial expression.
Should I put the soup on top of it like this?
Yes,
Yes.
keep it warm.
Keep it warm.
So when we do here, we actually cook the bulalo in very low heat so that the marrow don't melt away with the
Yes.
soup. So
Well, what I noticed is some when they cook bulalo, they keep on a rapid boiling. Tendency when they bring out the bones, there's no marrow left.
I see.
Since
So there's
the
a
boiling
technique.
creates a like turbulence inside. Then they get it out. There's no marrow inside it.
yes,
As we keep it intact with
by
slow cooking it.
slow and low.
Anyway, people are into slow cooking again, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So So how do I scoop this?
Just scoop it out with a spoon.
With a
Yeah, you can use
spoon?
mine. And just enjoy.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Wow. Look at that. Miss Trixie here.
Oh, sure.
And for the bulalo, we really take pride in making the broth, because some I noticed their broth is really cloudy, while ours, if you take a look, it's clear,
Yes.
which means it's really taken care of. We like cook it 3 times, right? 3 stages,
3 seeds.
from the cloudy to the less cloudy and the clear.
But thus, and it like makes the flavorful
Yes,
more
actually.
intense.
So good.
So
Making it clear, and then at the same time it makes the flavorful broth more flavorful.
Wow. The maro was so rich and yummy.
And you won't be having a hard time getting it off.
It's not messy at
It's
all.
not messy
Yes,
at all.
Good idea,
have
actually.
to like some
Good
like,
presentation.
it was both our ideas to serve it in half.
Half lengthwise,
Length,
not
yes.
half
Yeah.
crosswise. Because if it's crosswise,
You have to
still
scoop
have
it out.
to scoop it out.
Some restaurants give you like a barbecue stick. Scoop it out, or you use your hands and then
Yeah, it's still very messy. So what's nice here is you have Filipino, you have continental, you have appetizers. So you really live up to your name, which is the pantry.
actually yes.
Meaning
Have everything.
you have
But
everything.
for us, like this pantry. What's pantry? When you go inside your pantry, it's
Everything and
everything there. What you want to eat, what you want to cook, and then lastly we have our
Okay, yay.
rib eye steak,
Eye steak.
which we purely use prime cut.
That's ribeye.
Yeah. This particular serving size is just our solo. You can get it in sharing, which I think 3 to 4 could enjoy.
So this is
Just
actually
sauce.
just good for one.
Yes.
But some
Wow.
actually can finish it. What I did different in this steak is serve it sliced.
Uh-huh.
Since I'd like to eat my steak. Getting my fork in this,
Getting a piece of it.
getting a piece and then wipe it with the sauce.
You won't be having a hard time slicing it off.
Yes.
Also to show off your doneness, if you request
Yes.
for something like medium, so immediately you'll be able to see.
Yeah.
You read my mind because I like medium. I like it medium done.
Yes.
And the meat is very tender. It's perfect.
Actually, you have to really cook it right. Even if you have a really good meat, but you cook it wrong. Which, when you overcook it,
Oh yeah.
yes.
So you have to give justice to the meat.
Exactly. And I'm such a meat eater. I love all the choices that you've made, Chef.
Thank you.
That's what you call tasty to the last bite. And would you like to invite our viewers?
Yes, yeah, thank you. Honey, you do the honors.
So we invite everyone to
Yes.
please drop by here at CW Home Depot in Ortigas along Julia Vargas Avenue. Come and visit us and experience all of these and more. And also like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
Chef Ken and Miss Trixie, I would like to thank you both for being such great hosts and for inviting us here at your cafe.
Thank you as well.
I hope to see the both of you because Chef mentioned he hasn't been to CCA lately. So do drop by. We
Yes.
have a whole new building just
Yeah.
waiting for you to visit us. Okay?
Surely.
Sure.
So once again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love the food.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Anne. Thank
Okay.
you, CCA as well.
are looking for a place to provide you with comfort, this is the place to be. With a wide array of dishes to choose from, there is surely nothing little about this cafe. I am Anne Certeza Palmares for Food and Finesse.